This is really funny. So a white South African farmer went to his farm and caught his newly employed South African workers sleeping during working hours. Because of this, the man is now regretting sacking his experienced foreign workers. After this video went viral, many people began to say that no one was taking their jobs after all. They were simply lazy. Meanwhile, this guy is one of the most well-known leaders of the March and March protest that has been going on in South Africa. His name is Mngizwe Mchunu. Please pardon me if I pronounce that wrongly. He recently came out to announce that he's no longer part of it. He said he is stepping away from the movement. According to him, the protest cannot continue forever. He said that while people have the right to demonstrate, endless marches could begin to hurt South Africa's economy, which is already happening. Because of that, he believes it is important to carefully think about the consequences before taking any further action. Mchunu also said that his colleagues like Jacinta and the rest do not truly understand what it feels like to be in prison. According to him, before joining any protest or public action, he always considered the possibility that he could end up in jail. He suggested that every decision should be made with that risk in mind. His comments have sparked fresh discussions about the future of the March and March movement. Many people are now wondering whether the protests will continue with the same strength or whether this marks the beginning of major challenges within the movement. We will see about that. We also received reports recently that President Tinubu refused to receive a special envoy sent to Nigeria by the South African president, following reports of attacks targeting foreign nationals, including Nigerians. President Tinubu instead directed the South African envoys to meet with Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, who later received them. My people, a lot has been going on. In fact, the issue has reached the African Union level and they have become involved.
The issue of xenophobic attacks on Africans, not only Ghanaians, African citizens from many countries in South Africa is something that is really a big source of concern for the Commission. I was in South Africa a month ago. I met President Ramaphosa and I met Minister Lamola. The official statement is that we condemn that. We do not support that. And they made it even with me in a press conference with the foreign minister. He said if there are illegal migrants in South Africa, they have to be handled through the proper channels of the law of the country. This is the statements. But at the same time, we see that these people who are harassing our African fellow citizens are free to do whatever they want. That's terrible. That's something that sometimes makes us very sad. And sometimes you see people in uniforms just watching what's happening just next to them, and they see. And yesterday I was watching the news. A Mozambican lady was destroying her own shop, so that she do not leave it to these people who are coming to take it over. She was destroying herself, her shop. She has been working there for 20 years. So the human cost of this situation is terrible.
Anyways, let's just sit back and watch how the movie will play out. I even heard that some airports in the affected areas have become unusually quiet and empty since this xenophobic attack started. As you can see, this video was recorded by a South African woman who was later lamenting. As you can see, a few people might be leaving, but nobody is coming. That's not a good thing for a country. My people, what do you think about this? Please drop your comment and don't forget to follow for more updates. I'll see you in my next video.